Hi guys and welcome back. Now Fallout 76 beta landed and surprisingly it ran really well and smooth for me anyway. Let me know if you had any problems, but for me personally it streamed very well, it played very well, and it kept me interested for the full time I was actually playing via the quests. Now I was very limited in the time that I had because we only had 4 hours, so I put a quick tutorial on how to get your base set up. So if you're new to Fallout 76 or Fallout building, this is just a quick insight to how to actually build a base. Moving forward, I will try and do bigger bases and trap bases as we get more time on the beta. So let's jump straight in and I'll show you exactly what you need to do for the basics of base building. Now, just like any survival base building game, you require resources to build your base. This can be done in 2 ways. First, pick up random items as you do quests or run around the map exploring, take them to a workbench and just scrap all. Quite easy, quite fast, but you don't get high levels of wood, and wood is the one thing you're going to need in early game to get your base together. I found that heading to the lumberjack site and looking for fallen logs, random trees that have fallen over as well, gathering the wood from them was the quickest source to get wood. Now, try and get as much as you can, but just remember you can't carry too much. You don't want to build a huge base to start with. Remember, you can expand on it, you can copy the base, then pick it up and take it elsewhere. So don't try and build a mansion when all you need is a shed. Location is also key. Make sure you pick a spot which is close to a road and close to some sort of campsite so you can get resources. But make sure the level of the AI in that area isn't too high above yours, because you'll just get killed every time. You'll try to run back, get your stuff, and you'll just die. So once you go to location, it's quite simple from there. Now, as I said, location is key. For this demonstration, I have put it quite close to the lumberjack site and Vault 76. Why? Because it's early game, I can get a lot of resources, and chances of meeting other players is very high, and they're going to be low level because they're practically just spawned. So I don't have to worry too much about people killing me because they can't do anything until level 5. Now, it's quite easy. All you have to do is go into your Pip-Boy, activate your camp via the taskbar below. It will show you what key you have to use depending on what platform you're playing the game on. Once that's done, drop it on the floor. All you have to do then is go to it and activate build mode. Once you activate build mode, you'll see a different UI pop up. Now, bear in mind you're in a building mode. So if there is players who have a higher level, they can kill you. So make sure you're okay and safe before you do this. Now the UI is quite straightforward. You just scroll across the top and it will take you to different sections of things that you can actually build. Now I have actually already created foundations. However, you'll have to go in to foundations, find the ones you want and start placing them. Now make sure, as I said before, you have enough resources. Do not go too big too fast. Find level land, start building away. You can't put foundations too deep into the ground, so it'll block you from doing it. So make sure you map out what floor plan you want before you do this. As I said, do not go big fast. You can blueprint this and take it elsewhere, pick up walls, move walls, modify walls. You don't have to go huge straight away. Now once that's in place and you've got your foundations, you start putting your walls in, put a simple roof in place, and then put your door in. Now to get the door frame itself, all you have to do is go to the wall, and for Xbox press right and it will show you the door frame. Once you've got that up, place it down and then navigate across to doors. The doors are quite simple, they're nothing major. Just put it in place and it should keep you safe for the time being. Now as I said, you can modify your base at a later date. As you can see here, you can actually pick up walls and move them. They can then be created into windows or doors or just passages into extra areas. So don't think too complex at the very start. Just think basic, enough to get you your stash box, the simple things, and just secure for the server. Now, just like your starter base, you want to keep this very simple. Have the basics in there. You don't want to be farming constantly to try and get high tier stuff for a little shit shack. I recommend having a simple campfire or some sort of stove. Have a mattress to rest and a stash box. Now the stash box is key because you can put items in there from any location where a personal stash can be found. So this enables you to dump it all in there, head back to base from whatever location you're in, loot on the way back and get all your stuff when you get back there safely. Now only you can see in this stash box. So if something happens, if your base gets destroyed, etc., no one can get the stuff in there. It's yours and only you can see it. So it's key that you use that all the time. Now, there's also external fortifications. You probably won't need this early game. However, when you pick up your base and move it to a more hostile location, this could be critical. Now, these are just basic things I'm going to show you. Just fortify the front doors. Make sure that you have a line of sight and somewhere to get cover. So if you are being ambushed, or if you're in an area where there is hostile AI, you've got somewhere to hide. Very simple, very basic. Again, this is all in wood because I don't have the blueprints yet to actually make the better things that are actually available to you in the game. But nonetheless, they are extremely important as you progress. So guys, that is a very basic tutorial on how to base build in Fallout 76. Now, I know a lot of people think, yeah, that is very basic, but a lot of players won't actually know how to base build because it's new to them. They maybe didn't do it in Fallout 4, they ignored it and just played the storyline. This is aimed towards them and maybe a refresher to other people and just to see how the UI actually works now. Now, for the rest of the beta, I'm going to try and level up and get all the blueprints and try and do more progressive builds and better build locations, so stay tuned for that as well. I will also be doing more guides on Fallout 76 as and when I find them, and any big update or news that I do. I also play Scum, I do updates for that as well. You're more than welcome to check them out. Again, I've got a lot of guides and tutorials for that as well. So guys, thanks for stopping by and I will catch you in the next one. I go la 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 la.